Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have week 10 of the NGDL3 versus Tdit. This is a guy in real life, and looking at his team, nothing I didn't expect knowing his full draft lineup. Looking at my team, it is basically the same squad I've been rolling with for the majority of this tournament. And going into this match, we are actually both 3 and 6. Two of the lower records in the tournament, so this is actually a must-win game for both of us if we want to have any hope of making the top cut here. So it should definitely be another good one, and we're going to get into it. So, looking at the team preview, I really wasn't sure what he was going to want to lead with. Definitely has a lot of solid options to choose from, so I just end up leading with my Talonflame as he ends up leading with his Mienshao. So, turn 1, he is going to go straight for a switch. Doesn't want to risk that I might make the obvious play going for the Brave Bird. So he comes in with the Rotom Wash since it does resist both my stab moves, but I am just going to go for the U-turn instead, which does take him down by about a quarter. And of course I do get the mandatory switch directly into my Seismitoad as he then does regain some health with the leftovers. So here he is going to stay in, and he is going to go for a Hidden Power. It actually turns out to be Hidden Power Grass, which was a little bit of a surprise there, but I do take that decently. I survive with a little less than half health and go for the Toxic in return to badly poison this thing. So he is going to regain more health from the leftovers here, as I am also going to regain some health with the leftovers. And then he is going to take some damage from the poison. So here I am going to go for the switch. I don't want to get taken out with another Hidden Power Grass, so I am going to come in with my Goodra, but he actually makes a risky but nice play and goes for the Volt Switch instead, which isn't going to do barely anything to me. I am max special defense with an Assault Vest, but it is going to give him the mandatory switch, and off of that he is going to come in with the Latias. So here he is going to go straight for the Mega Evolution into Mega Latias. And he is just going to go for a Calm Mind here to go ahead and get that special attack and special defense increase trying to set up on me. I am just going to go straight for the Draco Meteor in return, hoping that I can take this thing out or at least do a sizable amount of damage. I am max special attack as well, but because of the special defense boost, he actually takes that better than I thought, survives with about a third of his health. Of course, that is going to harshly lower my special attack, forcing me to switch out on this turn, so I am going to come back in with the Seismitoad as he is just going to go for a Roost. And that is going to put him back up to almost full health, unfortunately. And then I am going to regain some health with the leftovers. So this turn he actually goes for another Calm Mind here, which is actually a little bit of a surprise for me. I was expecting him to want to switch, to not want to take an attack from this thing, but he does go for the setup to get another special attack and special defense increase. I do go for the knockoff here, predicting the switch, so that does knock him to a little above half, and then I am going to regain more health with the leftovers. So once again, he is going to go for the Roost this turn, which is unfortunately going to put him back up to full health there. I do just decide to go for the Toxic this turn, thinking that he is invested in staying in now. So that is going to badly poison this thing, which is good. I am going to regain some more health with the leftovers, and then he is going to take some damage from the poison. So this turn, he is just going to go on the offense with a Stored Power, which was another surprise, actually. And thanks to all the stat boosts, that is going to finish off my Seismitoad, dropping me down to 5 Pokemon, as he does take more damage from the poison. So here I am going to come in with Alakazam, and I am hoping to outspeed this thing and chip it down, but unfortunately he does actually outspeed me here and go for another Stored Power, which does take me down to about a third of my health. I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball in return, but unfortunately that doesn't do much of anything thanks to all the boosts he got. I do get the special defense drop, which was nice, and then he is going to take some more damage from the poison, but Unfortunately, he is once again just going to outspeed me this turn, go for another stored power, and that is going to be more than enough to finish off my Alakazam, dropping me down to 4 Pokemon, as he is going to survive the poison damage in the red as well. So then I am going to come back in with my Talonflame, and I am actually max attack and choice banded, so I decided to go for a quick attack here, thinking it should be enough to take him out, but unfortunately, despite the poison, it looks like he was more defensively invested than I thought, so he actually does survive and go for the Thunderbolt to one-shot kill my Talonflame, dropping me down to 3 Pokemon. Luckily, he is going to go down to the poison damage this turn, dropping him to 5 Pokemon, but still a pretty sizable disadvantage for me there. So we both get a blind switch in here. He does come in with the Mind Shao as I come in with the Primarina, and he is just going to go for the U-turn here to get a little bit of chip damage and of course the mandatory switch, and off of that he is going to come back in with the Rotom, as I am just going to go for a Moonblast here to get damage on whatever he decided to throw in. That does knock this thing down to about a quarter health, which was nice. Then he is going to regain some health with the leftovers, as I will also regain some health with my leftovers, and then he is going to take damage from the poison. So this turn I am going to go for the switch. I really can't afford to take any damage on my Primarina, so I am going to come in with my Goodra, as he is just unfortunately going to Volt Switch once again. Not going to do much of any damage, but he is going to of course get the mandatory switch, and off of that he does come back in with the Mind Shao. So I am going to go for the switch once again. Really don't want to take any damage on the Goodra, so I am going to switch in with the Primarina, predicting the fighting move, as he does go for the high jump kick. He actually misses, which was nice. That is going to take him down by half his health, which was great, and then I am going to regain some health with the leftovers, putting me back up to full. So this turn he is going to go for the switch once again, this time into his Magmortar, probably predicting the Moonblast again, which I do go for, so not going to do a lot of damage there, unfortunately. And then I am going to regain even more health with the leftovers. So I'm going to go for the switch once again here. Really don't want to take an attack from this thing. So I am going to come in with my Goodra, predicting the electric attack, which he does go for the Thunderbolt, so not going to do much of anything there, fortunately. So he is going to outspeed me here, which is pretty unfortunate. Revealing he's a mixed set, he is going to go for the Earthquake, which is going to drop me to a little above half. I am actually going to go for the Sludge Bomb here, thinking he might go for the switch. Not going to do a lot of damage, but I do get the poison, which is nice. And then he is going to take some damage from the poison, leaving him at a little under half health. So this turn he is just going to go for another Earthquake, trying to get as much damage as possible. That does knock me to about a quarter health, but I do survive, and I am going to go for the Draco Meteor in return. And luckily that is going to be enough to finish off the Magmortar there, dropping him down to 4 Pokemon, as I am going to get my special attack harshly lowered from that. But he is just going to come back in with the Mind Shao, and he is just going to go for a high jump kick. This time he does not miss, and that is going to be more than enough to finish off my Goodra, dropping me down to 2 Pokemon. So I am going to come back in then with the Primarina, again predicting he is choice item of some sort, locked into the high jump kick. So he is going to go for the switch here, kind of confirming that. He is going to come in with the Cradily, probably predicting the water attack, but I do just go for the Moonblast, which does chip him down by about a quarter, and I do get the special attack drop, which was also nice. He is going to regain some health from the leftovers, though. So this turn I am going to go for a switch. I don't want to take anything from this thing, so I am going to switch in with my Aggron, as he does actually go for a Toxic. Not going to do anything there, of course. Then he does regain some more health with the leftovers. So here I am just going to go straight for the Mega Evolution into Mega Aggron. And I actually do outspeed this thing, which was nice. I am just going to go straight for an Iron Head, and sure enough, that is going to be enough to take out the Cradily, dropping him down to 3 Pokemon. So then he is going to come back in with the Mind Shao, And that is going to force me to switch again. I don't want to take an attack from this thing, so I am going to come back in with my Primarina, as he does just go for a high jump kick once again. So it is going to take me down by almost half, actually, which was quite a lot, despite my resistance. And then I am going to regain some health with the leftovers. So, once again, he is going to go for the switch here. This time, he is going to come in with the X-Plowed, as I am just going to go for another Moonblast, trying to get damage on whatever he left in. So that is going to drop this thing down by a little more than half, which was nice, and I am going to regain more health with the leftovers. So this turn, he is going to outspeed me. He's going to go for the Boom Burst here, and unfortunately for me, it looks like he actually ends up being Choice Specs, because that is actually going to be enough damage to finish off my Primarina, dropping me down to just one Pokemon. So finally, I am going to come back in with Aggron, and unfortunately, he does outspeed this as well. Goes for another Boom Burst, and despite the resistance, that actually does take me down by about 2/3, which was quite a lot. I'm just going to go for an Iron Head in return, which is going to finish off the X-Plowed, dropping him down to 2 Pokemon. Not really going to matter, though, unfortunately, because he does still have the Mind Shower, which he is going to come in with. He is going to outspeed me and go for a high jump kick. Unfortunately, he does not miss, and actually gets the crit, though I didn't think that that mattered. That is going to take out my Aggron, and that is game. So, I lost that one 2-0 to Tdit, but that was still a good game. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.